do that thing out.
So old rivals get together again. Fireworks ensue and you get the win.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a division game for us, and every time you get to lay the boost at Toronto, it feels good for us.
Seems like this game kind of matched the first game at home in the sense you really got off to a good start. The Rochester game was a little different, but you came out very strong, and here you got the lead and really never gave it up. Is that something that's stressed or obviously nice to have?
Yeah, I think early we do a really good job of moving the ball, and then we get into a good flow, and sometimes when the second quarter comes, it seems like we struggle to really just keep swinging the ball and keep having good ball movement, which I think we dialed a little bit, but then once we get back into our rhythm, it seems to help a lot.
You open up the scoring both in the first and second half. Talk about how coming in the third, you get that goal. They had 3 goals in less than 3 minutes to end the second. How big was that for you guys' confidence coming out?
Yeah, I mean, any time that you can start off a period with scoring first, it's going to give us a huge advantage, especially when you're playing in front of Bandit land and you hear this entire arena blow up. It definitely gets the boys' juices going, that's for sure.
What happened in the shorthanded goal, Jeff?
They were pressing all game, and I saw them overcommit a little bit and decided to try to take it to the rack. Simple, nothing crazy.
Could you see any shorthanded goal is important in this game, obviously, but to get one 5 minutes down and cling to a 1-goal lead, I thought it seemed like the team took a lot of life out of that.
Yeah, I agree.
With this offense and everybody that you have, seen Connor go off a couple of times, but tonight it was Ears and Chase's night. It's got to be a nice luxury to have that in any game you can have at least a couple guys go off for 4 goals or more.
Yeah, I think we've stressed that from training camp. Is like sometimes guys aren't feeling it, and there's going to be games where guys are hot. And the crazy thing about our offense is anybody can get hot at any time, and that's a really dangerous thing to have as an offense, and especially when you add that every one of us is pretty unselfish, and our leader being Dane is probably the most unselfish of everybody, and that kind of just trickles down to the rest of us.
Looking forward to a normal work schedule?
Yeah, something like that.
7 in a row.
Yeah.
Is that the first ever Gordie Howe unofficial metric that you've had?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's one of those things. I was talking with someone outside, and Sean Williams came into our locker room before the game and talked about how Tucker just loved his teammates so much, and you could tell at the age of 8 years old that he was just all about his teammates, and it almost brought me to tears. And I think seeing Chase kind of getting jumped there, I think every one of us kind of had a little bit of Tucker in us and wanted to fight for each other.
Is that part of being a Bandit now? Is this night? It's the legend. The guys that Dave played with them, but the legend lives on. That legend of Tucker, and it seems like it's become such a huge part of the team identity.
Yeah, it's massive. Obviously Bree and Dane have both played with Sean, and over the years I've gotten to know Sean a little bit, and hearing him talk about Tucker, you got to give it up to the guy, man. He's an incredibly strong human being, and that whole family is super strong. So I think it's part of the Bandits' DNA now, and I really couldn't be more proud to be part of it.
Thanks, Josh.
Awesome, thanks guys.